being an agronomist here for Pearl City Elevator, I'm starting to work with more growers through the in-season. What can you do to help me make these better decisions for our growers in the in-season?
Colin, I appreciate you asking. First of all, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Patrick Lynn. I'm with Winfield United and working with a salesman here at Pearl City Elevator. And Colin asked a great question. One of the things that we do here at Winfield United that's pretty unique is we start with tissue sampling. I know a lot of things get done in the fall, and we put the crop in the springtime, and then we kind of go out here at the corn's early stage, and we want to kind of get an evaluation of what the crop might look like. And one of the ways to do that is take a tissue sample. And by taking a tissue sample, we were able to kind of determine at that time what kind of nutrient deficiencies we're having in our crop. And so once you get that information back, we have a great line of products in our MaxN lineup, whether it be zinc, boron, sulfur, whatever the efficiency may be. We're kind of able to bring that information back to you and your grower, and then you guys can make a determination from that time. Because in a lot of cases, if we don't take that tissue sample, we may be guessing about what's really going on down here in the field. But by taking that tissue sample, we're able to be more accurate and timely with the application and really provide the crop what it needs at crucial times throughout the growing season.
Could you give us kind of an example of what the data may look like when it comes back from one of these tissue samples?
Yeah, unfortunately I don't have the actual sheet in front of me, the tissue sample sheet, but it really kind of it's an elemental prominence wheel, I guess, for the lack of a better term, that we have on the sheet, and it basically kind of talks to you about what's important as we work our way around the elemental prominence wheel. And the one thing I guess that's really important to note about this is a lot of times if we don't have our micronutrients in correct order, our macronutrients may not be getting the most effective way. So a lot of times from some of these tissue samples, we're able to see what things look like currently, but we also may be able to start benchmarking what we can start doing in the fall, even though we may be taking a tissue sample at this given time in the during the summer. So it's a nice little benchmark or barometer, if you will, to start taking a look at the crop, not only for the crop currently, but what you could maybe set yourself up for the crops for the coming year.
So once we have our results from the tissue samples, how can we go about correcting the deficiencies that may be detected?
As I had stated earlier, when you get your lab results back, there's a really good, at the bottom of the lab result sheet, it really kind of walks you through the products that are going to be probably the best used or suited for your deficiencies. It might be zinc, magnesium, boron. We've also got a product called MaxN ZMB, which encompasses all three of those products. The boron piece may be something you may want to put in at a little later stage at your fungicide time. So we just kind of have to look at the report that comes back, and then we could take a look at the suite of products we have in our MaxN ZMB lineup to address the deficiency that you may have.